Hey for friends, Catman here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to make a no-bake cheesecake, but not any no-bake cheesecake. It's going to be a chocolate peanut butter cheesecake. This is going to be really good. First step, we're going to make the crust. Okay, so first I have some graham crackers, and this is about 150 grams or roughly 5.5 ounces in a blender, and this is going to be blended to a fine crumb. This is going to be the crust. Okay, next is a quarter cup or 100 milliliters of melted butter. There we go. I'm going to use a wooden spoon to stir this up so it's all evenly distributed. Turn it around. Okay, now it's time to press the graham crackers into the springform pan. Now this is kind of an important part to this, is the springform, so that once it's all together you can take the outside off and it makes it easier to serve with. Okay, now I'm going to put the graham cracker crust in, and we're going to press this down evenly and firmly. And that's going to go into the freezer for a little while and chill. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to use a glass, something with a flat bottom, and I'm going to press this around and make our crust. Just work a little bit at first, otherwise it's all going to squish out the other side, so just to slowly get it harder as you go around. Alright, now this is going into the freezer for 30 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, now for the first layer of cheesecake, this is the chocolate layer. So what I'm going to do is I have some 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm going to melt this in the microwave. About 10-15 seconds at a time, stir, 15 seconds stir, 15 seconds stir until it's completely melted. Now while that's going on, I'm going to take a quarter cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to put that in my mixer and get that whipped up until it forms some nice soft peaks. So let's get mixing. Okay, this is one 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Now you want to make sure it's full fat cream cheese and not the low fat or half fat, because it needs the fat to set up in the refrigerator. Okay, here's the melted chocolate. Don't want it too hot. We're going to pour this in here and we're going to blend this all together, and then we're going to add in the whipped cream. And now we add the whipping cream. Now we're going to blend that all together. Okay, it's been 30 minutes and the crust should be good and chilled. Let's get that out. Okay, now let's add the chocolate layer. Spoon this in. It'll smooth that out, and this is going to go back in the freezer. Okay, this layer is all nice and smoothed out. Now this is going to go into the refrigerator for 1 hour and firm up. We'll be back in a little bit. Hey Scoops! And now for the second layer, this is going to be the peanut butter layer. So just like the first one, I'm going to take a quarter cup of whipping cream and put it in the mixer and whip it up till it's nice and firm. And now it's time to add 3 ounces of peanut butter. There you go, we're going to blend that in really good. Okay, now we're going to add the peanut butter layer on top of the chocolate layer. And that's really firmed up nice. Smooth that around. Okay, now I have the peanut butter layer all smoothed out. Got just enough left on the rim for the chocolate layer. Now this is going to go back in the refrigerator for 1 more hour. Okay, now for the third layer, the hard chocolate topping. So to start this off, I'm going to take 3 ounces of heavy cream and I'm going to heat that just to simmering. Put that in medium heat and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to pour 3 ounces of heated cream over 3 ounces of chocolate chips. Okay, now I'm not going to touch this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep it hot. So I'm going to cover it with a towel. I'm going to keep this warm for about 3 minutes and then we're going to whisk it all together. Alright, now we're going to whisk together the cream and the chocolate. It's soft, it's not melted, so you have to take your time and stir, 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 and it'll slowly blend in. Yeah, there we go. Starting to get it to blend a little bit. Okay, there it is. It looks like it's all mixed together. Nice and smooth. Now we're going to pour this on the top of the cheesecake. Okay, now we're going to do the final layer. We're going to pour the melted chocolate over the top of the cheesecake. Hey Wolfie, what do you think? Can I get in here? Scoop, scoop. Alright. Now this should be pretty fluid but not hot. Okay, now the trick here is we're going to have to roll it around and get it to cover everything. Even it out. Okay. Now the idea is that's going to be nice and smooth on the top once it gets hard. So this is going to go back into the fridge about overnight or until the top gets hard. So we're going to check it in a little bit and see where it's at. Be right back. And now the moment of truth. Drum roll please. Ooh. Oh, look at that. And here it is, all done. This looks so good. Can't wait to try it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you next week, friends. Bye-bye.